Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna go ins and outs of my GT3 RS that just arrived. If you guys didn't see the delivery video, go back and watch it. Something cool I found yesterday. My car is signed by the chief developer of RS division of Porsche, and there's only 150 of these cars signed. Voila! And there is Andrea's signature. Don't ask me how to pronounce his last name because I'm for sure gonna butcher it, so I apologize, but you can look him up. All right, so let's start from the outside. As you can see, this is a Tribute edition, which comes with a Y-Sack package, comes with more carbon fiber, also carbon fiber on the roof, as well as this beautiful carbon fiber wing. Now, this is an active wing, so you have a drag reduction button there, which we're gonna try today. So this is really cool. We gotta put a GoPro so we can catch it in action. Now, when it comes to wheels, it comes with magnesium wheels, which is part of the Tribute edition. Look at the size of those wheels. Of course, I got the ceramic brakes, so you need those if you're tracking the car. And of course, you see the green, and that's the tribute to the 1973 Carrera RS. Wouldn't that be something to have this side by side? Wow. Similar to my Porsche America, they made that to tribute to the 1954 Speedster in azure blue, if my memory recalls. Look at the aero package on this car. This thing is like a club sport made for the road. That's the biggest change I've seen with this new generation of the RS versus the old one. But something interesting also, they went from 8-speed to 7-speed, and that saved them 45 pounds. I was blown away. 45 pounds for one gear, incredible. What else we want to talk about, Nate? We are definitely going for a joyride.
Talk about all those buttons right there, man.
Oh, okay. So the steering wheel is a little overwhelming versus my other Porsches. Get it, Nate. It's starting to look like a Formula One steering wheel. Of course, not round, but look at, starting with the PASM, Porsche Active Suspension Management System. I don't know if I'm gonna ever use it. Basically with this, you can control the compression and rebound for each of the shocks on the car. So the entire suspension is being modified based on your settings here. Very cool. I don't think I'm gonna be using it today, but it's cool to know. So this is cool, Porsche Torque Vectoring Plus. This button here will control the coast, going into the turn, and the power coming out of a turn. Very interesting. You can go negative, you can go up to, I think, +4. We're gonna try that today. That's an easy one to try. And on the right side, you got drive modes, obviously. You got the normal, sport, and track. And then, of course, you got the traction control. Porsche used to be easy to drive, but with these 4 buttons, you have actually over 6,500 different combination of settings between the 4 buttons. And I think I'm just gonna drive it in the sport mode. Let's take a look over here. DRS, drag reduction. They kind of put it here, head end is very small, but this is cool. This is to activate your rear wing. What's mind-boggling, when this thing's open on your DRS, you're getting about 600 some pounds of downforce, but when it's closed, you guys ready? Over 1,800 pounds. That's bigger than McLaren Senna. I was blown away by that. That's quite a downforce, especially if you're on track and you're busting your butt going through those turns. It's crazy to think you have that at your fingertips right here, going from 600 to 1,800. That's 1,200 pounds of downforce instantly. Incredible. Oh, Y-Sack package. You get the magnesium levers, the magnetic. Sounds good even when the car is off. That's about it. Should we take it out? Let's do it. Well, the new garage is a user-friendly garage, but I still have to move this clunker out of here. And oh, did I show you guys my super fast electric go-karts? That'll be for another video. I think we shot that before. But let's do this. And I do love my key. It does come with another sleeve that's all green, so really cool. All right. There, hop in. We gotta wait for this baby to warm up. So let me respond to some comments. We'll be back to you in 5 minutes. Great. Engine's warm. The coast is clear. Just gotta still warm up those tires.
Does this kind of remind you of your old GT3?
RS? No. This car is completely a different car. From the aero outside, the big wing, and all these different settings.
DRS ready.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh! Wow! Oh. Okay, let's warm up those tires first. Oh yeah, there we go.
How's those magnetic pedals feel?
Amazing. You know, that little clicking sound makes all the difference. I'm looking for a louder exhaust. Is there a louder exhaust button? This one doesn't have it.
Now, do you have any downsides with the car?
Yeah, you know, the exhaust could be a little louder. You know, I feel like my GT4 RS is louder,
Yeah,
right?
definitely. When you had expectations for the car, did they deliver, or were they just a little lower than you expected?
No, this time I was blown away. I've bought so many Porsches, but you know, this time came with a big white box. There's a model car in there. There's an NFT in there. There's extra sleeves for the keys to the car. And then you got all these different settings on the steering wheel. The aggressive aero feels like I say, it feels like a club sport. You got a lot more bang for your money on this model. That's for sure. And look at that. Oh. Ooh. Oh. It's hard to behave in this car. Honestly, it just really flirts with you. We gotta go under the tunnel to hear this raw exhaust on this car. Okay, so here we go. We got Power Plus 4 and the PTV Plus. Yes! I feel like I just won the race! Oh my God! That was the best part of the video. That was amazing! And that's why Porsche is one of the greatest sports cars on the planet. At only 518 horsepower, makes you feel like you're driving a Formula One car. I wouldn't go that far, but you know what I mean.
But yeah. You ever think of having a track day?
100%. The problem is every time I look at my calendar to block out basically 2 days, it's, I don't know, if you go to thermal, it could be 1 day. If it's Vegas, it's gotta be 2 days.
You can go to Baltimore. That's a one day thing.
That's not a bad idea. Oh, I forgot to see if this would do it, see? Save a smart lift. Save.
Well, it should have it now, right?
Save for this location. So how does it even know? You gotta connect your phone. It doesn't have a Wi-Fi. I mean, does it have a location services?
I thought it had GPS.
It does?
I think we have the most unofficial official car reviews.
We do. We just wing it, you know?
It might be right. It might be...
There's no script, there's nothing. We'll just get in and ramble on. I mean, to be frank, I have a very stressful life, a lot of real estate deals, dealing with tenants debts in multiple estates. So doing these videos gives me a little bit of an escape from the reality of my business, the hustle. So I enjoy it. So with that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be safe, be well, and see you guys at the next one.